Okay, I'm doing a documentary about how anxiety can affect the human condition and how it affects us all overall. And you have been through a bunch of things throughout your life that has obviously affected your anxiety. And I'd just like to get a bit of information how it affects you, if that's all right.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. How long have you been having these episodes of extreme stress?
I guess probably for about 11 years.
Okay, was there a particular event in your life that triggered the stress? Do you think you were born with anxiety, or have you had bad tendencies that have worsened over time?
No, I think there was, in my instance, there was one particular incident that caused me then to become anxious for the rest of my life, on and off, not in any way constantly. I think up until that point I was a pretty easygoing person, and then I had one traumatic event which then set off a train of psychological consequences that probably will live with me till the day I die. 11 years ago, my wife committed suicide. And that caused, I suppose, what you would say is hyper anxiety, because when you have a situation where the very worst thing that could happen does happen, that old sort of adage, cheer up, it won't happen, stops having any meaning, because actually you know that terrible things can happen, and then you start attaching that to almost every part of your life, and particularly if you have children, as I do, you start imagining the very worst things could happen to them at any moment as well, and then that becomes a kind of habit. You get stuck in a routine of feeling anxious, and it's very hard to break out of that cycle. So 11 years later, I would say I still